mods that I'm using. I'm using no magic at cost at any spell, proof citizens, overhaul for Whiterun, weather. That armory place is fucking pretty damn sick. Ultimate player start, follower. Same guy made the Riverwood and Bulkreath. And this one, I haven't gotten the chance to use that one yet, but I'm still trying to figure out the recolor one. Water looks pretty damn good, so do the weapons. I haven't seen really that much with the dragons, so I just wanted to give a shout out to all the people that allowed me to use the mod, so anything I didn't fucking forget about your asses. Okay, so where... Oh yeah, it's dirt. The only downside with that armory mod, I somehow got Lydia stuck in the one room. I still don't know how the hell I did that. Got her stuck in the hall of Battle of Dragonborns.
So, you've done it. Men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it?
I'm right behind you.
You know why we're here.
I'll head back home if you need me.
You are not invited here. You are not welcome here.
We have as
We
much
all
right to
wait
be at this
upon you,
council as
Dragonborn.
all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this path.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds.
Yeah, so I'm not just jumping. Need to wait for the Greybeards.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to
shut
your
up and
judgment
take your
on
fucking
this.
seat.
But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our
You
side?
know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that
This is
that's
exactly
settled,
why I hate the
may
Thalmor.
we proceed?
I have something to say
I
first.
could probably kill a bull if I
Here we
wanted to.
go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Emp.
Or can we get down to business?
Ulfric. General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were
damn
here to
side I wanna
discuss a
fight on.
truce.
Be honest.
Elisif. I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't
join the
seriously
Imperials for
expect us
once.
to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would
out
the
of character.
Empire want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. I'm glad you agree. I was starting to wonder whose side you were on here. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith, and now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Garmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Galmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything
Maybe
rash.
third person gives you a
Don't you understand the danger? Turned the World Eater. Now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it
Shut
have
up.
to do with the...
If he's right about Aldrin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Falkreath to us. Siggeir steps down, and Dengir of Sturn resumes the Jarlship.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn? Even the Dragonborn betray Skyrim. These terms are not acceptable. You know that.
I'm listening.
Don't play dumb, Tullius.
Bah, this is a waste of time. I can see that we won't get better terms from this council. So be it. The Sons of Skyrim at least put the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table.
What did you say? I haven't played it lately. I've been out since I've been able to access mods on here. I haven't played
Jarl Igmund will step down,
probably a day or two
and Thongvor
since I played
Silverblood will
GTA.
become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the Rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. You both agree to this?
I shouldn't agree to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice, though, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember Evgir Unslad.
I want to
You
join the
should be
Imperials, but
pleased,
they do not
Ellison.
like Maven Blackbriar.
You've done well for
as a
yourself
fucking
as the
Jarl.
Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle. They will tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all?
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Aldrin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Aldrin. I think it's very likely that you will be unable to resist investigating.
Even though I beat him pretty easily for the difficulty I'm playing on.
Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Vin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
I'd give a week's pay to see the look on Ulfric's face again when he had to swallow the terms of the truce.
These terms are satisfactory to my government. The truce is unlikely to last long.
I'd say if you weren't playing GTA, you could watch my broadcast. Let's go down to where Dragon's Reach. Let's see what the hell is this again. I know it's going to come in handy against one part of Thieves Guild. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to keep that ring on though. Can swim underwater without drowning. Okay, sounds perfect. Okay, so I need Dragon Call. Dragon, whatever it's called.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Why do I have fucking vampiric grip in that hand? Freezing that hand. I don't know what to do.
Go ahead and call this dragon.
Look! Fuck off!
No rain. Fuck the rain. do you think you're going? You can't take off. I just routed your ass. Dude, you're not really going to affect me hardly at all. That just like tickles. It doesn't really affect me at all. You're wasting your own fucking fire breath. Come on, Olivine. Come on.
Dovahkiin, here I am.
Come on.
Fazna. So this is how you defeated Alduin. Good Sunir Alduin.
Why is he not coming back further? Yeah, slowly drop your ass back this way. Come on. Why do I feel like you're stuck running in place?
My thorn is strong.
Not as strong as mine, though. He's stuck in place. Should have fucking figured this with all the mods I've been running, but now he's not. Now he's not stuck. Or is he still? Is he still stuck? No, that's not the show. I need to keep him grounded. What does it do? Oh, I got past it. No, I don't want the Giant's Club. No, 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 no. Well, he's almost there. Just come a little bit closer. There we go. Got him.
Ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position.
Yeah, if you subscribe to me, it'll be my 25th subscriber.
No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
No shit, Sherlock.
Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress.
He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength,
Or see if I can go there this time without dying.
The souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards.
Oh, it's alright, I'll
His
kill
door
his
to
ass
Sovngarde
permanently.
is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there.
Yeah, he hardly affected me last time, I'm not scared.
Hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Ah, well. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of Adova, but without the wings of one,
I think if you subscribe, it'll be like my 25th.
In Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
Should give you the option.
Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice.
Should give you an option right on that screen, but...
Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Yeah. You said there's something that's... You're confused on how to subscribe?
Something to tell... I can't believe that worked. You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch him in there?
I would be most appreciative if you permit me to perform some tests purely...
Oh. I never even pulled it up, so that had to be someone else. It wasn't me.
Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Get ready to open the trap.
Yeah, open the damn trap.
This seems like a really bad idea to me.
Carry on, soldier.
Are you feeling sick? You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I'm already above their pay grade.
Was nu? Ini dein Rufe Astval. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
How is this? Let's go. Come on.
Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
This is the best part. You're gonna miss me taking off on a dragon.
Krezini, the freedom of the sky beckons. Yet I stay here, Nogal, as promised.
Here we go, you out of here, kid. Get him to stop that shit. Should probably get another hour or two.
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
I'm ready.
Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ, mu bo kotin stinselok.
Alright, later. Thanks for the subscribe.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin.
Another dragon fight. Let me do this. I want to end this broadcast and I'll start another.